Before the sun rises. Before the world awakens. You have a choice. A choice to begin your day not in panic, but in purpose. Not in reaction, but with reflection. Not as a victim of the world's chaos, but as a master of your mind. The Stoics, philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, knew something we often forget. That peace isn't something you stumble upon. It's something you cultivate. In this video, we will explore how to begin your day like a Stoic. We will learn how to reflect clearly on what may go wrong, embrace fate with courage and even love, and focus only on what lies within your control. The Stoic morning ritual. Why begin with stillness? Every day begins the same, but not every mind does. Most people start their mornings by diving into distraction. They check emails, scroll through social media, react to the news. They consume chaos before they've even had time to think. But the Stoic morning begins in stillness. Marcus Aurelius, perhaps the most powerful man in the world during his time, began each day in self-examination. In his meditations, he writes, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." Mental rehearsal, premeditatio malorum. The Stoics practiced what is called premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. It sounds grim, but it is anything but that. It is not pessimism. It is not anxiety. It is mental training. Each morning, a Stoic reminds himself, today, someone will insult me. Today, something may go wrong. Today, I may be challenged, tested, or misunderstood. This is not self-sabotage. It is mental armor. When you visualize difficulty in advance, you are no longer shocked by it. You are not weakened by hardship, you are prepared for it. A morning practice. Here's how you can begin each day as the Stoics did. You need just a few minutes. Wake early. Before the world can touch you. Get up with intention. No rush. No phone. No outside noise. Light a candle. Sit in silence. Allow your thoughts to settle. Reflect on the day ahead. Ask yourself, what am I likely to face today? Will I face disrespect? Traffic? A demanding schedule? Emotional exhaustion? Write it down. Prepare not just for the good, but for the difficulty. Set your intention. Remind yourself, no matter what comes, I will act with reason, kindness, courage, and discipline. You are not asking for life to go your way. You are choosing to go the way of virtue, no matter what life brings. Amor Fati, the love of fate. Understanding Amor Fati. Once you've accepted that difficulty is inevitable, a deeper Stoic idea emerges. Not just accept fate, but love it. The phrase is Latin, Amor Fati, the love of one's fate. Not just the blessings. Not just the easy mornings, the wins, the praise. But the failures. The heartbreak. The loss. The pain. Amor Fati is the ability to say, this too is good. This too is mine. This too serves me. Turning pain into power. Marcus Aurelius wrote, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This is not spiritual bypassing. This is courage. The courage to look at suffering and see within it a lesson. Rejection. You don't get the job. Your proposal is ignored. The average mind reacts with bitterness. The Stoic mind says, this was not meant to be. I will become stronger because of it. Loss or illness. You lose someone. Or your health declines. A Stoic mourns, yes. But in mourning, he searches for depth. He asks, what does this teach me about what truly matters? Amor Fati is daily practice. You can practice Amor Fati today, right now. Every time something annoys you. Every time life surprises you. Pause. Take a breath. And say, this too is part of the path. I will make use of it. Nietzsche, heavily influenced by the Stoics, once said, my formula for greatness in a human being is Amor Fati, that one wants nothing to be different, not forward, not backward, not in all eternity. This is freedom. To want nothing changed is to be unconquerable. The dichotomy of control. What is in our power? We now come to perhaps the most foundational Stoic idea. The dichotomy of control. Epictetus began his Enchiridion with this. Some things are up to us, and some things are not. What is up to us? Our thoughts. Our actions. Our values. Our focus. Our choices. What is not up to us? Other people. The weather. The past. Politics. Random events. Outcomes. Reclaiming your energy. The Stoic says, let me invest my energy only where it matters. Not in trying to change others. Not in regretting the past. Not in worrying about what might happen. Instead, I focus on my responses. My integrity. My courage. I cannot control whether my friend supports me, but I can choose to act kindly. I cannot control whether the market crashes, but I can choose not to panic. I cannot control if someone disrespects me, but I can choose not to lower myself in return. The result, tranquility. This is the fruit of Stoicism, tranquility. Not the absence of difficulty, but the absence of unnecessary suffering. You may still face hardship. But you won't add mental suffering to it. Because your energy will not be wasted on what's outside your power. You'll meet life with balance. With clarity. With peace. Closing reflections. The Stoics were not superhuman. Remember, the Stoics were human. They struggled. They failed. Marcus Aurelius lost many children. Epictetus lived in slavery. Seneca was exiled. They wrote not from perfection, but from the battlefield of life. What they found was this: that no matter what life throws at you, you can still choose virtue. You can still choose clarity. You can still choose peace. A final practice. Tomorrow morning, when you wake, try this. Sit in stillness. Reflect on what may challenge you. Accept it. Prepare for it. Set your intention to live with reason and courage today. Embrace what comes, as a gift. And let go of what you cannot control. Final words. You are not a leaf in the storm. You are the fire. Let the world throw what it will. And you will burn bright. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. Thank you for joining this journey. Begin each day with wisdom. Live with virtue. Love your fate.